Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Pwn, and I was about to say we're continuing the nuke with every gunshot. Look what you guys have done to me, you little perverts. I hate you so much. This is just a regular gameplay, guys. This is P90 rushing around. It's actually a really nasty gameplay. I pick up a few deaths, but I'm going out there. I'm getting out my comfort zone, and I'm running around like a madman, and I'm tearing it apart with the red dot sight P90. And this is gonna be a little bit longer game, but hey, you're dealing with me, so you gotta expect long. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I really do love the P90 with red dot sight. It's great with the silence. There's so many things. FMJ. There's so many good ways to rock this gun. But my favorite has always been the red dot sight, and people are like, Pwn, what are you looking forward to in Modern Warfare 3? They better have the P90, motherfucker, and that's all I care about. I will hide behind forklifts if they do not have the P90 in Modern Warfare 3. I'll be upset, I'll cry, and I don't know, I'll bleed from my eyes. I don't care. I want the P90 back. I love it so much. It was so much fun in so many games. Any game the P90's in, it's so much fun, so... And I'm a little hesitant right here. I'm playing with subscribers. I was doing that last night. I've been on, for those guys that are curious, a lot of you guys are Twitter followers. You guys are Twitter followers as well. I've been hosting my open lobbies and everything like that through Facebook. So, I've been on PS3 the last few days. I'm trying to get up some levels because I'm not going to give you any hints, but I need some levels to do certain guns I need to do because I broke my Xbox controller. Though I did buy a new one. I'm not going to be back on that. I'm gonna spend a little bit on PS3 and then, alternate when I feel like it. So, but this is quite a close game. I start building up streaks. I try my best to cover the flags because they are really playing the objective really hard. And it's not my guys weren't. It's just I had a couple guys from Australia. They were, rocking 1 bars and stuff. And the connection wasn't the best in the world for them. So we were just it was like connection were outplaying them at the moment. And we were just trying our best. And I was just trying to use my kill streaks to stack them up. And you guys are like, oh my god, Pwn, I want to see you use the AC-130. You guys are happy, guys. I pulled out the BJ-130. But I'm going to fuck you over and speed it up. So who cares? You guys are like, oh man, that's a dick move, Pwn. And I love the AC-130. It's fun to use. I love to use it. I think it's better. It's obviously a better choice to rock out on something such as, ground war. It's not the best for, 6v6 domination. Maybe something like demolition where the spawns stay consistent and they keep spawning there. But domination probably isn't the best for the BJ-130, but there's not too much you can do. And there's the other guy on the other team started putting up kill streaks. He got rocked the last game. His team really let him down. And this one, he was tryharding to the point that he wanted to just stay alive, so he just kept hiding in his base and in his windows to build up kill streaks. And I wanted to talk about that. If the game's not fun for you and you can't even move around, I know people that camp at their own choice. They choose to do that because this and that. But how about the guys that are forced to stick in their spawn because they don't want to run out because they know they'll die? What's the fun in playing that? If it was to the point that I was getting spawn trapped so bad, I wouldn't, try to just sit in the back of the spawn and wait for them to come to me and build up my streaks, because there's no fun in sitting still to me. So why do people just not back out or something like that? If I was him, I would have backed out. Nobody likes getting spawn trapped, and it wasn't like he was too badly spawn trapped. Scrapyard's easily a map to get out and scoot around. It's so easy to get out of a spawn trap on Scrapyard. I don't even really think you can technically spawn trap somebody on Scrapyard. It really takes a lot because everybody's running around such a small map. I don't think I've ever seen a successful spawn trap. It's because they can flip so easily. They can spawn near B. They can spawn inside the little airplanes. There's so many things to do. So I don't think you can really spawn trap to the effect that you're used to on Scrapyard. So he was just really getting railed in, and I was just going through getting a nice couple little double sprays. I was tearing it up. The gameplay was actually quite impressive, and I really had a lot of fun doing this. I don't know. I think I ended out 85 and 13 or 16. I don't know. So I picked up a lot of deaths, but at the same time, I was just getting shot by my own teammate, man. I blame lag on that one too. And damn riot shielder. And then I got C4. That's classy. But I always think every time I see C4, I think of a little baggie of like cereal, like Lucky Charms. I think I've told you guys that before, and I wanted to tell you a story today, and it's because I did it this morning, and I told Amanda's brother, and he thought it was hilarious, but. There was a long time ago, I was hanging at a friend's house. You ever had that friend when you're going through high school and you'd stay at his house all summer long? Not a boyfriend. There's no romance involved, in case that's what you guys were thinking, you little bastages. I'm talking a mutual friend, no gay intended. That was the other guy. And we'd hang out and we'd go swim and stay out all night till 4 in the morning, bike ride and shit like that. I was 16, 17 at the time, something like that. I don't know. It was 5 years ago. And and there's this one morning, because sleep wasn't an option. We go to bed at 5 in the morning, and there was this one morning where I crashed out, and I literally live off of no sleep, and I crashed out at probably like 6 in the morning or something. I woke up like an hour later and I had to go upstairs and take a piss. So I went upstairs and I went to go take a piss, and then all of a sudden I hear this splash, and then I start screaming, and then I start panicking and everything like that, and I thought my dick fell off and fell in the toilet. And it turns out it was just my phone, but I really panicked. It's because I was in such a phase. I was so tired. I heard the splash and I forgot the phone was in my hand, and the first thing I thought of was my dick fell off. I was so tired. It was like being high or something. I was just out of it. I wasn't paying any attention. So I yelled. I really panicked. I thought, and it was a big splash, you know what I'm saying? It was a loud splash. So it made sense, you know what I mean? And it was like I freaked out. The phone got ruined, but it really, in all honesty, I wasn't just thinking it. I really felt like my life just ended. My heart dropped. I felt like, what am I going to do now? My pee-pee fell off. And it was just like a panic mode. And I don't know if anything rare like that has happened to you guys, but, I can officially say that one point in my life I felt like my pee-pee fell off, and I kind of panicked. Just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. And I thought dying one kill short of a nuke from a noob tube was bad, guys. Wait till you wake up in the middle of the morning and your pee-pee falls off. I tell you what, that's scary right there. And that was just a little story I wanted to give you guys. I have quite a few embarrassing stories. Maybe I'll give you some of them from my youth if I can recall them during the time. I bring them up occasionally. People just remind me. Those are the things that I try to forget. That's obviously when you don't want to remember, but I don't care about telling other stories. Many of you guys know them. And it's just like people remind you, but it really takes a lot. It really takes a lot when you to like recall something like that. Like honestly, what can remind you to think of that moment? I honestly don't recall like what actually convinced me to remember that, because it was something I blocked out. Because nobody's proud to say that they're afraid of their pee-pee falling off, but every one of you guys internally just thinking right now that would be devastation, and you wouldn't know how to continue your life. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to tell you guys a little goofy story real quick, but now this is where I'm being patient, because I know that my team's taking over. I don't know where the hell they're at right now, and I'm just trying to survive. I think I'm doing pretty decent with streaks. I think I ended up with like 3, maybe 4. I don't know. BJ 130s in this. I'm not too sure. I picked up some pretty decent streaks, and on a map like this, it's quite devastating. And the one bonus to this map, I will give in all honesty, the one bonus to this map with the AC 130 over top of the chopper gunner is the actual the time balance in between it. You get the AC 130, you're right, you're ready, you're strapped in, you're ready to tear it up. The chopper gunner takes fucking 14 days to get to this map. You shoot for like 40 seconds, you get to the map, and the fucking gunner's gone. That annoys the living shit out of me. I don't know if the pilot stops at Burger King before what goes on, but I have no clue why the damn chopper takes fucking 30 seconds to get to the map. He spawns in like Afghanistan. I don't know what the hell it is, and ouch. But have you ever noticed that it really makes me rage? And I've noticed the chopper gunners, when they're controlled, they really can put you in some shitty locations. That's something they need to work on, actually learning how to put you in proper locations. For example, like the chopper gunner wasn't meant for Skid Row. But honestly, where are there like any moments where you can actually stack up kills? There's one in the alley and stuff like that. But the chopper gunners are really strong kill streak in many games, but certain maps it's just not meant for. And the difference being is at least in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 that there was a balance. If you were put on a map like Skid Row or something like that you actually could have an alternate choice. You could have the AC 130 instead of the chopper gunner. They didn't have that in Black Ops, and that was kind of a poop on the face, because like just imagine if it's the chopper gunner is great for firing range and jungle and stuff like that. But just imagine the maps that it's not really too sufficient with, and how the AC 130 would have really been a great addition to the kill streaks in that, or something along the lines of that. You know what I mean? If they would have had something else that would have allowed you to actually pick up and do things in there. And but they did do a good bonus with pulling in the the self-man, the gunship. That was a pretty good thing. That way you can at least control where it goes. But you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna put in the chopper gunner, you might as well put in the AC 130. They better bring that bitch back, because it was fun. I felt like I was just pooping on kids, like literally. You feel like you're just sending them down, and I don't know, guys. But that's about wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed my embarrassing pee-pee falling off story, and I hope you actually do me a favor and like up the video. Look forward to more, guys. Get it.